Alright, YouTube, listen, we gotta talk. So, if you're a basketball fan, the NBA draft just ended a couple days ago, and there was a couple surprises that happened. Obviously, non-surprise, Cooper Flag went number one, Dylan Harper went number two. DJ going three kind of surprised me. You know what I'm saying? My other dog from Duke, went going number four. That really surprised me. But this video is about none of this. It's about the fifth pick in the draft, Ace Bailey. Dog, you need a new team. I don't know what them people is telling you, but they don't want to see you succeed because you probably had the worst draft night experience of all time, and it's your fault, and your team allowed that to happen. For those who don't know what I'm talking about, let me explain it to you. So basketball has a new, young, potential star coming to the league. His name is Ace Bailey. And do I think he could be great in the NBA? Absolutely. Do we have his flaws? Yes. And his biggest flaw right now is his attitude. Ace Bailey is one of those guys who wants the ball in his hands. He want to take the big time shot. He want to go for 30. He want to be the guy to lead them to the promised land.
This why your bitch ass shoulda stayed humble, nigga. Ace Bailey, bro. Niggas don't know who the fuck you are, my nigga. So for you to be coming into the league making demands talking about you don't want to be drafted by such and such.
Nigga, who the fuck is you?
Gang, all you had to do was embrace an off-ball role in Philly, and literally you and Jared McCain could have been the future of the fucking franchise. Yeah, you think you bigger than the system and declined workouts and chose not to go with them niggas? What the fuck is wrong with you? Don't get me wrong, gang. Watching Paul George play basketball in general makes me sick too, my nigga. Knowing that Joel Embiid is only gonna play 20 games makes me sick as well. You're nothing. You're overrated as fuck. You have bad shot selection. Nigga, you went to Rutgers, bro. Nobody else fucking plays there but you, my nigga. You literally went there so you can get all the shots, bro. Nigga, off the rip, you already throwing the coaches off because, nigga, who are you to decline workouts, my nigga? Clearly, you're uncoachable, nigga. You think shit revolves around you, nigga. It does not. It's niggas like you that make niggas like me so fucking sick, gang. Niggas like Ace Bailey, DeAndre Ayton, who as soon as they get fucking paid, niggas don't care about the game no more, bro. These niggas would rather be rich and losers than rich and winners, gang. And look, gang, after all that bitching and complaining and whining, nigga, look where you end up.
Utah.
Nobody wanna go to fucking Utah, but nigga, it is what it is, bro. You're in the fucking league. Make the fucking most of it, you dumbass nigga. There's niggas in the G League on this earth that would fucking die to even have a minute of game time on the Utah Jazz, my nigga. Like, gang, this nigga PG's on his last legs, my nigga. This nigga could have been a great mentor for you, bro. You know how much shit you could have learned from this nigga? And Tyrese Maxey, a nigga who played under James Harden, then became a $200 million player and an all-star, my nigga. And now Utah just violated and says,
Suck my dick, nigga, you coming here.
"Yo, you not bigger than the system, gang. Who the fuck do you think you ought to come in this bitch making demands, telling these niggas who have their jobs for a reason where you should and should not go, nigga? You're not that, nigga. You aren't the number one overall player. You're not the best player in the world. Nigga, you are a fucking rookie. Nigga, you haven't even played a second in the league. Sit your ass down, get in that gym, and get fucking better, my nigga."
And oftentimes that hasn't been very good for him. And what I mean by that is he has a reputation of being a shot chucker, a bad shot taker. And he puts himself in situations so he has to be the guy. And I feel like on draft night when he realized he's going to a team where he can't be that guy, it made him mad. And it shows on his face.
I watched him play a ton for Rutgers, and I like him, but this seems kind of ridiculous to me. Like, he's good, but he's not this good to be trying to dictate to people, don't take me. Like, what the hell is that?
He did not go to Utah today. Walter Clayton, their other first-round draft pick, did go to Utah today. Now, the Jazz have said that's not an issue. They allow their players to go, their new players to go home. But he will be expected to be there on Monday when their summer league training camp begins. So let's see. But one thing I will tell you with confidence, Danny Ainge and his son Austin are not going to bend here. They are not going to get pushed around. They do not care with what the situation might bring. So the idea that they are going to pressure the Jazz into something I don't think will be successful for Ace Bailey and his operation.
With the Utah Jazz, what was that phone call like?
Just great because he made a great decision. I mean, so I liked it.
And now, what excites you about playing in Utah?
I mean, great city. So just loving it all. I mean, the mountains from the.
So let's dive into Ace Bailey a little bit. Ace Bailey is a 6'8" guard. Well, 6'7.5" at their official measurements. 6'7.5" guard. And coming from Rutgers. And is he a good talent? Absolutely. But I feel like Ace Bailey, you cannot try to dictate the NBA draft. That is out of your control. All you could have done is play to the best of your ability. And your ability made you a top 5 draft pick. And honestly, to see the way he was acting was mind-blowing. Because he don't even understand how many people would kill to be in that position. How many G Leaguers would do whatever it takes to even get an NBA contract. And you just got drafted 5th in the first round. And you were complaining because you got to go to the Utah Jazz. Which is quite crazy to me. Right? So, let's talk about the Jazz. Jazz are coming off one of the worst seasons of all time. In franchise history. Right? Okay, cool. But the upside of the Utah Jazz is kind of good. And the reason I say that is because you have Larry Market. That's either trade value or you keep him. You got Colin Sexton. That's a scorer. You got Jordan Clarkson, another scorer. They have pieces. They have a solid point guard, and they got a good. They got good bigs. You got John Collins, who's trying to get out of there, and they just drafted Ace Bailey. So now you got a good starting 5. But the problem is, you got a guy who doesn't want to be there. Why? Because he can't touch the ball as much as he like. See, a lot of people think it's because they're a bad team, and he wanted to go to a good team. Well, my argument to that is, why did he do the same thing to the 76ers? Ace Bailey didn't show up to no workouts, and he also didn't do any interviews. Why? Because he wanted to dodge the 76ers and the Jazz. It was even stories saying he was trying to dodge Charlotte. What do all 3 of those teams have? They all have a star. The Sixers have Paul George, even though his last season was underwhelming, Tyrese Maxey, Jared McCann, and Joel Embiid. So was he going to get the rock all like that? No. But were they going to be a damn good team? Yes. And if Ace Bailey did everything he was supposed to do, he would have won 3. He would have won 3, or even 2. But he didn't want to go to 2. Why? Because they have Victor Wembanyama, De'Aaron Fox, Castle, Vassell, and Chris Paul. Right? So my question to Ace Bailey is, where did you think you were going to go? What team, what NBA team could you have went to where you could just be a shot chucker? You could take every shot and there's no consequence. There's only one team. And you wouldn't even get the ball on that team. Wanna why? Because Cam Johnson is there. So my question to you is, baby, now you're playing for the Jazz. There's no way out. What are you going to do now? Because now you have a terrible image. If the fans still believe in you, you're lucky. So my question to you is, Ace Bailey, how do you bounce back? How do you win the people of Utah back? What do we do? Because personally, I want you to be successful, dog, but that is not how you do it. And right now, I'm not going to lie, bro, you're losing fans. People don't like that attitude that you're giving off right now. And I'm not going to lie to you, bro. You better be a stud. Because if you anything short of at least a starter, dog, they're going to rip you apart. You did all that crying just for you to suck. And you know what? I honestly feel like it's because these college players just started getting paid. And they don't know. They don't know what it's like. You know what I'm saying? Not even college players, man. Just this younger generation. They don't know what it's like to really have to get it out the mud. To really grind, really fight for it. Like, for example, let's go back to the 2003 draft class. Where the biggest name to touch basketball could have done exactly what Ace Bailey did. But didn't. Everything just fell into place for him. Because he was humble. And he ended up coming to Cleveland. LeBron James probably didn't even want to go to Cleveland. But that is what was asked of him. And when LeBron got his chance to leave, he left. But he came back. And he gave us a championship. And in my opinion, he's the greatest player to ever touch a basketball. Ace Bailey. You're not LeBron James. You're not Kobe Bryant. You're not Michael Jordan. Brother, you're not even the best player in your draft class. That guy named is Cooper Flag. Get your attitude together. Please. Show these scouts why you should be a top 5 draft pick. Stop letting the media rip you apart and just let your game do the talking. And if you really want out of Utah that bad, do your time and just leave. Do it the right way. Don't be a diva. Don't let ego take over. Okay? Because you representing not only yourself, but you representing the whole college you just left. And that's how you put known for him? Your teammate went number 2, dog. He went number 2. He got put into a situation where there's 5 guards. He may not even start coming out the gate. But he's not complaining. He's blessed for the opportunity to be a San Antonio Spur. Be blessed that you are a Utah Jazz and go out there and perform. Do what you gotta do. And if you really want to be the guy to take the big time shots, the guy who go out there and put up 30, let your game show it. Show that you're better than Lowry. Show that you're better than Colin Sexton. Go show that you are the best player on that team, bro. Be a leader like you were saying you were going to be. It's time to represent. Alright? With that being said, man, I really hope the Utah Jazz organization do not rip this kid apart. I do think he can be a great talent. He has the upside, but his mindset not there yet. But he's learning. He's still got to grow up. So hopefully he does, and hopefully he can bring something better to the plate than what we just witnessed during draft night. And today he just arrived there. He was wearing a Utah Jazz shirt, so it looked like his attitude may be changing. Ace Bailey, I'm hoping for the best for you, dog. That being said, YouTube, I'm out of here. Like, comment, subscribe. Ace Bailey, I'm praying for you, dog. Peace. Alright, y'all. Quick update with the Ace Bailey situation, man. And he got in the gym instantly, and ever since, he been there. He looked like he's locked in and he's ready to go. They also have traded Colin Sexton and Jordan Clarkson, right? So 2 of the reasons he did not want to be there are gone, right? So he's going to have the ball more. He's going to be an instant starter from day one. He probably was already going to be a starter from day one, but now he's for sure going to be a starter from day one, right? So, Ace Bailey, man, this is your team, all right? I want to see you be great, bro. Please, prove me right. Be great, gang. Be great. Peace.